But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. Wonder if the hoes in Jesus' hand he'll give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my nigga ride. Out here switching sides. Crossing ship to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm wondering yourself a victim. Hell's free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there no walls. I ain't kissing asses the shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars the end and she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they need it back to drive. Horsepower is speed punching. Smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning. Ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan wanna be. I eat a peanut dozen. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I seen your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Creighton, lesbians. How do you feel about them? Wow, look at him. He's so prepared for the podcast. Your mic isn't on.
I like lesbians.
Okay, so
you said
here's
the third episode?
Here's my question.
It's not up at all for me.
On Disney Plus?
Yeah, come here, look.
I mean, I believe you.
Yeah.
It's not on yet. That's why.
Oh, you like it. I knew it. I knew you were fucking with me.
Okay, so here's my question. If a lesbian couple wanted you to donate sperm so they could have a child, would you do it?
Yeah.
But you couldn't like be around
the kid
for not like you couldn't be, but like you're not a parent by in any degree. You're simply
that's fine.
Okay.
Because like I'm looking at it as like I'm giving them a chance at something they can't physically do. You know what I mean? And like however they want to go about doing that, I'm okay with because like I look. As much as it would be nice to be in that child's life, like I would,
and it's not like you can't be in the life at all. It's just you're not a parent. You're not like a parental.
Well, and the whole thing about it for me is like it would feel like I'm trying to take something that isn't mine too. The whole time,
exactly.
You know what I mean? And I wouldn't want to do that. So I mean, like it'd be nice to be in the child's life, but I don't want to be trying to be something that I'm not to that child. Even though you know what I mean? Even though genetically speaking, I am.
See, for me, I would only want to be in the child's life whenever he or she turns like 15 or 16 or maybe like 18, you know? Because then I can just – my plan is like if I did it, right, to not tell anyone I did it. Like I would know, the couple would know, but no one else would know. And then all of a sudden, 18, 20 years later at a family reunion, I'm like, so this is my daughter.
Well,
you know what I mean? Just like out of nowhere.
Would be hilarious.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yes.
Like, oh, it would be so good. Okay, so first of all, why are they not speaking? This music is very bubbly. Okay, first of all, the music's amazing. Thank you for recognizing how good it is, and nice to see you again, proud mom of Cat. That's just so that people can like, if we start right away and start talking, like, oh shit, people wouldn't see, like, people wouldn't hear people wouldn't have a chance to hear the beginning of the podcast. And it's just to give everybody a few minutes so they get like they know that the stream is live. Yeah. Blueberries are not A tier. Nick, listen, your opinion is absurd to me. I don't even want to talk about it.
Who said that?
She figured out how to do it herself. Interesting shirt choice. Oh yes, sorry. The other shirt I had on, I got my haircut earlier, and it like I could feel like hair still on the shirt. That? The haircut?
Yeah,
it was good. It's always good. I love getting haircuts. Getting a haircut to me is like a similar experience as like going and getting a massage. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I like getting groomed. I feel like I was supposed to be like born as like a monkey, like a chimp or something. 'Cause like I just love like getting people to eat the bugs off of me. For euphemism's sake. I'm glad you're proud of your virginity. God damn it. Well, I guess I'm asking for it whenever if there's a parent, and this is merch of a famous YouTuber is why I wear it.
It's ironic.
Yeah, It is fun. It is a very comfortable shirt though. He makes good clothes. Like the only like.
Was it that he's making them or that he's putting the logo on clothes?
What? What do you mean?
As far as like he's not making the shirt, right? He's putting his logo on a shirt that's already been made. Right?
No, I mean he has these made. He has a warehouse himself. Like it's in Compton, but he owns it. Like that's where he gets everything made. Like he has a video where he goes out there and helps them make some shirts himself. He like signed a few, like and just they got sent out randomly, which was cool. All I can say is, oh my gosh.
Like Willy Wonka tickets.
Jacob, my mom is in here. Yo, guys, I decided what movie I'm going to write about for my final research paper. No way, Cat. Hey, Cat's mom. That is why your hair looks like a floofy unicorn. Like that girl says from that Minion movie. Yes. It's so fluffy, I'm going to die. I watched Minions. Not Minions. I watched Despicable Me 1 like a month ago with my cousin. That movie holds up well. Yeah. It's a very fun movie. One of the best lines, dude. Steve Carell's amazing.
Yes.
He's incredible. One of the best lines. The fucking old man makes the boogie robots. He said, "Cookie robots. Why are you so old?" It's when Steve Carell delivers that line. Like I don't know what part of me did it, but like I felt like I was in The Office again, and he was like yelling at Creed. Like it was so great.
Why are you so?
Why are you so
that
old?
Reminds me, I might watch The Office tonight.
It's ironic because of the sluttiness.
I haven't sat down and like watched The Office in forever.
What does that sound?
I don't know. It was upstairs.
Oh, okay.
So we're good.
Big next step in our relationship. God damn it, Jacob. So, first off, last episode before Connecticut.
Yes. Are we doing anything while you're gone?
What do you mean? I'm not going to be here.
Did we talk about it at all, or did I forget to talk about it?
What do you mean? Did you forget to talk about it?
About doing it with Matt while you're gone.
Oh, I mean, you mentioned so literally. Okay, see, you always get tied up doing things like this. We've only talked about it here live on the podcast.
And what was the consensus we reached?
Oh my, we didn't get to one because I keep telling you if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it outside of the podcast so that we can actually plan it.
Well, then we'll talk about it after the podcast.
Oh my God. Probably no. Matt hasn't been doing stuff lately. He's got a lot of stuff on his plate at home and at work. So we're going to go ahead and...
He's got to mess with the kids.
What?
He's got to mess with the kids. His kids.
Matt's kids?
Yeah.
Matt doesn't have kids.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure about that.
I don't know. This might be one of those situations. Like,
dude, imagine Matt has like a bunch of children all of a sudden. Imagine Matt has like 6
Maybe
kids.
that's why he's stressed out all the time. You
know I know a 26-year-old who has 5 children.
I do too.
From 5 different mothers.
I know a 3-year-old who has 5 different kids from like 5 different guys.
The woman? It's a woman?
It's a woman.
She has had 5 different kids from 5 different men.
And she can't see like 3 of them.
See, the guy I know, it's a guy, and he has custody of all 5 kids.
Really?
Yeah. So that's a situation.
That's good.
I mean, sure, but
they
like,
must be
is
doing
it
something right? You know.
Yeah, him. But like, just that sentence alone makes it like kind of
Aside
sad
from
for
not
all the
pulling
kids.
out, you know, but
well, who knows? Maybe he likes that. Maybe he likes having kids.
Yeah, everybody likes that, but like, you know, as far as like child support and everything like that, like, and like having custody of 5 children, like, and having to deal with the whole like figuring things out with 5 different 5 different co-parents, like,
yeah,
just pull out.
I mean, yeah, sure. That's definitely probably the easiest way to look at it. Jacob, great movie. Good choice. I mean, like I say great. It's not like the best Tarantino. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. No. It's not the best Tarantino movie to me.
It's pretty good.
Have you seen it?
No.
Then why would you say it?
I read the synopsis.
What happens?
I forgot. Nah, I was just kidding. I read the synopsis.
Yeah, no, I could tell. I could tell by the deer in headlights. Shit, he asked another question. That's great, Charlie, that you have custody of your 5 kids. You can tell us. Right. No, if I had any kids, I wouldn't be doing a podcast. I'd be hanging out with my kid. I don't think if I ever like unless whenever if I have a kid before this like gets big, this is taking a very big back seat to me raising a child.
Damn it.
What? You think I'm gonna have a kid before this is
yeah,
big?
because
Really?
I get the feeling you don't pull out either.
Well, I just never mind.
Don't you?
I'm not having that
Were you
conversation in
gonna
front
say
of
you
Cat's
just
mom.
do it and then like like you eat it out or something like that?
Oh, Jesus, Creighton.
You suckle it out like poison.
Stop.
Out of a
Jesus.
wound.
Stop it. You are terrible.
Not gonna
We had to
get-
pick a movie released after January of 2018, so it was down to
Oh, you could have picked in-game.
Quatih. What is Quuatih? Mid-90s and The King. Mom, cover your ears. Yeah, for real. The King's a great movie. I would say it's better than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't know. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's one of those movies where, like, it's very well acted, but, like, I just could not find myself interested in what was happening in the movie. The best parts are Brad Pitt going to the place and then the end. You know what I mean? Like no, you don't know. Stop agreeing. The midway point where he goes to to not give anything away, the farm. That part's great. That whole sequence is incredible. That's Quentin Tarantino movie. Like, that's what you go to those movies for. Scenes like that. You're like, what the fuck is about to happen? The whole scene. It's incredible. And then later, at the very end, the ending is pretty awesome too. Like, there's a few great scenes. Leonardo DiCaprio's great in it. Brad Pitt, like, all the acting is great. It's just the story is not, like, for me, not there. I don't know. I didn't love it. But it was awesome still. So, I mean, it wasn't a bad movie by any means, but it definitely... Dude, that's Once Upon a Time. Oh, is that not a Q? Bro, I'm sitting here from far away. The bottom of the U makes the O look like a Q. And because Q, like most Q, has the U after it, so I saw the OU and thought it was QU.
It looks like a Q to me too.
Yeah, isn't that weird looking? It's like a weird optical illusion because the U is after it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm a moron for that shit. Yeah, I'm going to rewatch it. The end is incredible. I just think it'll be a really interesting movie to dive into all the fundamentals that went into it. Yeah, I mean... Oh, excuse me. I agree I couldn't finish Hollywood. Bad plot. The plot isn't bad. It's just not, like, fun. Which, like, Quentin Tarantino movies are usually pretty fun. You know what I mean? Pulp Fiction's fucking awesome. Like, the story of Pulp Fiction is awesome. The story of, like, Inglourious Bastards is awesome. Fucking...
The Inglourious and the Bastards? Fucking awesome. I still want to watch it, by the way.
Django, awesome.
Django's
You haven't seen Inglourious Bastards?
We've had this conversation.
Well,
You
then
said watch
stop.
it on Netflix. And then I was going to watch it, and then they took it down. Like, I literally went home that night after the podcast.
Have you seen The King, Jacob? Because it's also a pretty great movie. The King is a great movie.
What's The King about?
The King is about...
It's about Elvis?
No.
Imagine.
Which Henry is it? Hold on. What is the movie King about?
Are we blessing Charlie now? God bless you, Charlie. I don't know why we're blessing you.
What's his name? Hal, Wayward Prince, and heir to the English throne, is crowned King Henry V after his tyrannical father dies. Now the young king must navigate palace politics, the war his father left behind, and the emotional strings of his past life. And Timothy Chalamet plays Henry V. And Joel Edgerton wrote and directed it, I think, and also co-stars in it. It's a great movie. It's a fantastic movie. I read the synopsis of Django, then immediately forgot it. You didn't watch Django? Django's one of the most fucking baller movies of all time. That movie's incredible. The Bear Jew introduction is one of my favorite movie scenes ever. It's a great scene. Yeah, I've seen The King twice. I really like it. Stop the fucking charade. Yeah, dude, it's it's good. The end of that movie, the whole final, from the time the war ends, and he's done, from the scene where he's talking to the French king and on, that whole final act is fucking flawless movie making.
Phenomenal.
It's so good. Stop describing things you don't know about. Mary Queen of Scots, the movie is a good one. Have you seen that one, Jay? I haven't seen the Mary Queen of Scots yet. I heard it was good, but then I never heard anything about it. It was Margot Robbie and Saoirse Ronan, and I think
Jonah Hill.
I forget which one played Mary Queen of Scots, but like the trailer's one of those trailers you watch and you're like, this shit's gonna be fucking baller. Retro effects. Oh, effects. I get it. That's cool.
Retro effects.
Thank you for following Retro
Thank
Effects.
you for following. Welcome.
I watched The
to
King,
Shirts
but
on
I like
Podcast.
Mary Queen of Scots better. It is a good movie. I saw Django, was quoting Creighton's synopsis read, then forget synopsis. Oh, okay, I understand.
That's pretty much what happened.
Hunger Games is the best movie? No.
Oh, whoa.
Sorry.
It is a good movie, but it's not the best movie.
It's not even up there. as the
Charlie
best.
doesn't see it as up there, but I understand the appeal.
I mean, yeah, it's fun. The first one's fun. The second one's like
It's not
okay,
even that
and
it's
then
fun.
they start. I
It's
just
like
started
supposed
losing
to
them.
be like, a statement about society and that kind of stuff.
I mean, sure, there's plenty of those though. They didn't have to.
I mean, yeah. I will
they
say
made
this.
it way too teenage.
I will say this. I feel like the Purge does what the Hunger Games is trying to do way better. Like the very first Purge.
Okay. Have you seen the trailer for the new Purge?
I have.
It looks kind of cool.
It does.
I like that idea. I like the idea that movie is.
Yeah. I like where they were going. Have you watched the other two?
I haven't watched any Purge movies.
So
I'm a bitch.
the first one's more like kind of like a you're trapped in your house scenario.
Yeah.
The second one's kind of like you're trapped in
A city.
and then the third one's more about the politics behind it all.
Yeah.
And like what the rich people are doing on Purge night.
Yeah.
And like how it's really kind of fucked up that they're killing off the poor to feed the rich, So this one's apparently going to expand on that, even though there was like Purge, whatever it was, and it wasn't that good. And then you also had Purge that was the show.
There's a show for the Purge?
There is a show.
What?
It's on TNT.
How do they do that?
I don't know.
What, is there Purge every fucking Saturday? Like
Well,
how does that make
I don't
any
know.
sense?
You know what? I'm gonna look this up because now you've piqued my curiosity. What is this about?
The movie was awesome. One of the best synopsis reads ever. God damn it, Alex. I see what you're doing here, sir.
Okay.
It's a good movie. We watched it on a plane ride.
Oh, it's still going on. Wait, is it not going on? Hold on. Stand by. Okay, so it is still going on. It premiered September 4th, 2018. During a 12-hour period when all crime is legal, including murder, a group of seemingly unrelated characters cross paths in a city in an altered America. While the clock winds down, some will fight, some will hide, others will embrace what it means to purge to its fullest extent. Whether for revenge, personal gain, protection, as each character is forced to reckon with his past and plot how to better future. They soon discover how far they will go on Purge night. I guess it's a bunch of different stories on one Purge night.
Probably.
That could be
Spoiler
fun.
alerts.
But look, that could be fun though. If it's all like, say it's like 10 episodes, right? And it's 10 different stories from the same night, and they all connect the same way, and then like that.
Kind of like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Like how every like chunk of the movie is like a different character's point of
Or
view.
it's like 3 stories split into 3 episodes apiece, and then they all come together in the last episode, like for a 10.
That would be
episodes.
kind of cool.
Yeah. I could see that being like a good way to do that.
That's kind of oh shit. Never mind.
But like, I don't see how this could be like a good show on TV. This would be like a good Netflix show.
Yeah, 'cause then it comes out all at once, and you can like watch it at your own.
And they don't have to
your own
worry about
behest.
censorship, really.
Yeah. That's the thing I don't like about some movies is like movies can't really get away with what they want, like if they want to be in theaters. You know what I
They
mean?
can,
Even
but
like
they
rated
can't,
R
yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Like even like at a certain point there's stuff that movies can't do that like some of these shows are starting to be able to do, like Game of Thrones
Ooh,
or
It
what.
doesn't have good ratings.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking show about the Purge.
Yeah. Oh, it's located in New Orleans. That's
The
where
problem-
the production is.
The problem with a lot of like shows and movies like that is like people have great ideas but don't know how to write them. You know what I mean?
Well, that and they have to like. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. It's got a 4.3 overall.
That's
So
pretty
it might
bad.
be good. No, 4.3 out of 5.
Oh, out of 5. Okay, well that's an 8.6 out of 10. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yes. So on TV.com it's got 8.3. On IMDb it's got 6.5 out of 10.
And it's a
So,
show, not a
yeah,
movie?
It's a show. So I guess it's depending on like. I guess it's kind of divided then, 'cause these reviews aren't exactly adding up. Here, I'm gonna read one review and you tell me what you think.
Nah, I don't
Oh, you
care.
want- Okay.
It's the Purge, dude. Like, again, it's one of those things like cool idea. Like, you know, TV show probably
Yep.
not the best way to do it. I feel like the movies are about as good of an idea as they're gonna have. Buenos dias, fuck boys. Hello, Copenhagen.
Hello,
It's good to see you.
Copenhagen.
I can barely hear the yawns with the hand in the way of the mic. That's the goal.
Okay, so they did do it the way that I predicted they would.
Like
It's
Hunger Games. That's how I feel about Hunger Games. Hunger Games is a cool concept
for a show.
for a show or a movie, but like they made it too like teen movie. You know what I mean? Like for like the teenage audience. Like that needs to be a fucking like rated R like badass movie. Like The Most Dangerous Game. That should be remade into a movie. Can you hear all your yawns? Not really. I've got the headphones on.
I mean, I think. What about without headphones?
What?
Like, can you hear your yawns when you're just yawning?
Yeah?
I can't. It's like if the yawn's really strong, everything just goes like mute for a second.
Whoa.
Doesn't happen for you?
No.
Oh.
Like sometimes I hear my yawn really loud and I have to ask people to repeat something 'cause my yawn is like I hear my
No,
yawn
but
in my ears.
It's like
My like yawn is coming from like the inside of my head.
it's like my jaw opens like so far, and it's like almost like having your hand over your ear. So I can't never tell like how loud I'm yawning. So if I like I'm like, and like I keep on going like nothing happened.
I find myself more and more like drinking coffee and it making me sleepy rather than keeping me awake.
Mm.
I think it's because I only ever drink it when we're about to do the podcast.
We'll see. I'll do it in doses. Like I don't want to drink it tonight 'cause I'm taking my stepmom out for Mother's Day tomorrow before work. So I want to make sure I'm awake for that.
Wasn't Mother's Day last Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she was out of town.
Yeah.
So like
Or well, she's living in her new home.
No. I mean, they were out. She was out of town.
Oh, like she wasn't even there, or was she? Oh yeah, she went somewhere. I forgot about that. Where
They
she
went to the beach. My stepmom, not my mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just
My mom
missed-
was in town. Remember?
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, wait, I feel like this happened
Yeah,
already.
no.
I think
I've-
Creighton may need to visit an ENT doctor. Greetings, creator shit too.
What's ENT?
I'm glad you asked what kind of coffee I drink.
Oh my God! Here we go.
I drink Beyond Black by Black Rifle Coffee Company. They're an American coffee company. Please give us free stuff. Black Rifle Coffee Company. This dark roast doesn't explore the darkness, it lives in it. Our go-to dark roast is where bold meets delicious. The robust flavors feature a spicy aroma with dark chocolate tasting notes and a satisfying smoky finish. Dark roast. They will sponsor us. This will happen. This will be a sponsor one day. Black Rifle Coffee Company. I'm looking at you. I love you. I love you. You can pay me in coffee.
So
I'll literally tattoo your shit on my head. Just fucking just
BB just right here.
Yeah,
you got
BB.
the space for it.
I'll BRC right here. Just boom. I got you. Love you guys.
Let me tell you something though. The consensus seems to be season 2's the better season, but only because the ending is better
Of what?
of the Purge.
Oh my God. Are
I'm
we
s-
are
no,
we
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
this
no,
show's more than one
Well,
season?
yeah, it's 2 seasons so far, and apparently, like they're like the reason the IMDb score is so low is because of the first season. But the consensus seems to be season 2 season 2 is awesome at the beginning, kind of boring in the middle, and then just like nails the ending like out of the park. Which, like, as far as writing a show goes,
That's
like,
how season 3 that's how season 3 of The Walking Dead goes.
yeah. As far as like writing a show goes, you want the most impressionable parts of a season is like the very beginning and the very end.
I mean, it depends on the show.
That's why season 2 of Rebels is so good. I mean, granted, there's a lot of stuff that happens, but also like the ending's just so great.
The Purge is a TV show now? Never heard of it. That's what I'm saying. Literally never even heard of it. I love the ice caramel macchiato from Starbucks, extra whipped cream. See, I just drink it black. Like,
Especially Ahsoka in Rebels.
dude, she's the best in everything. Like, her, if she's in it, it's good. It's better than it would be without her.
I hope her and Luke cross paths.
It would be cool, but I feel like it's not going to happen.
I know, but
Wait.
I wanted to.
Charlie likes his coffee like he likes his women, smuggled over an international border in a burlap sack. Wow. Okay, Copenhagen. That's one way of wording things. When I'm president, no, I discredit that. By the way, I need to go ahead and put on the record that that's not how I am. When I'm president, if they haven't sponsored you by then, I'll make them sponsor you. That is not what presidents are allowed to do. They're Cat Minecrafter. You would be a tyrannical president, and I don't think I would. You wouldn't have my vote if that's how you're gonna be.
Wow.
90%. I'm just saying. Keep it real.
I don't know anybody in this show.
Yeah, it's because it's a Purge TV show. I've never even heard of it.
90%
90% of chat are representatives from Black Rifle Coffee. Imagine the Purge. Wait, I read that part. It's been out for a while. I watched a few episodes and wasn't really into it.
There's a Scream TV show. Did you know that?
What?
There's a Scream TV show.
At this point, like I'm just upset.
It's only ran for 3 seasons. And it's got a 4.4 overall.
Charlie, your shirt reminds me on cinnamon.
Yo, so it's got
Okay.
61% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.2 on IMDb, and 2 out of 5 out of Common Sense Media.
Presidents can do anything they want, especially if it's Cap. Okay, Jacob. First of all, no, that's not how that works.
Oh no, that's not good. I don't think you would like this show.
Who, me?
Yeah.
The Purge show?
Yeah. Well, no, the Scream show.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna like either one.
No, I mean I know you're not gonna like either one, but I feel like you really wouldn't like the Scream
Why?
one.
Why not?
I'm reading some of these reviews and they're just like the writing, the dialogue, and the acting are all cringy.
Well, yeah, it's a Scream show. What could the plot of a good Scream movie be?
This is a From Dusk Till Dawn show.
Like, you want to know what's good? Like Saw. Saw is a good like horror movie. Like that could be
That's
a show.
A good standalone movie.
Saw could
though.
be a show.
Saw could be a show.
Saw
It
could be
kinda
like
was a show with how many movies
Yeah, there's like
came
8
out.
of them or something. You know they're making the new one.
Yeah.
Spirals by like the
Yeah.
Chris Rock's making. I saw the new trailer and I also saw the first like 3 minutes of the movie. It looks like it's either gonna be awesome or terrible.
Well, so the only
worried
thing
it's
that's
gonna
kept
be
me from
terrible.
watching Saw is like it became like more torture porn
Yeah,
than story.
yeah.
and,
And,
like, the
now it looks
story-
like the story's gonna be
The
very.
story of the first
big.
one's like amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
It's
and it's not
incredible.
even like crazy traps. Like it's the right balance of like crazy traps and like good story. The ending. Have you ever watched Saw all the way through, Charlie? Like the
No.
first one.
The first one I've seen most of it.
Have you
I've
seen
watched
the
all the
ending?
story. Yeah, I know what happens. I've seen
Okay.
the story
It's
elements.
A great ending.
I skipped a lot of the like scary.
The second
/
one's a great
gruesome
ending
shit.
too.
I never saw the second one.
The second one has like
I never
this
saw
part
any other. I saw
where
the
this
first
lady
one
gets
for the
thrown
most
into like this pit full of syringes,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's this part where her hand comes up and it's just like all like syringes all over her arm and stuff. And that was the part I was like, ooh, like you ever see something that hurts?
Yes.
You ever see something that hurts and makes your dick like just go
yes.
like
All the time.
That's what made me do that. Even though it was a lady, I was like,
I hate that. I am database. There's also a form. Wait, there's also a From Dusk Till Dawn TV show. I don't even know what that is.
Dusk Till Dawn is like is that a Quentin Tarantino movie? From Dusk Till Dawn?
Awesome or stupid equals all movie reviews. Saw is like a Netflix docuseries. Yeah, like Saw could low-key, they could make a good Saw series. Well, Miss Mom, at one time that dream involved a toe and a butt. Okay, well, I mean, he's got you there.
Okay, hold on, wait. I'm gonna educate you. You've never seen From Dusk Till Dawn?
Never even heard of it.
It's written and directed by Quentin Tarantino.
It must be like his first movie.
And no, it's from like '96. And he stars in the movie.
It's about like his first movie. He
So
hasn't been making movies that long.
So
He's only like 50 something, so like
Hold on.
96 was 25 years ago. I mean,
It's actually it's a pretty fun movie. It's about and so is George Clooney's in it. It's like him and his brother Quentin Tarantino get locked in this bar with a bunch of vampires.
did he direct it or did he write it?
I think he directed it. Hold on. Let me double check. Quotes, trailer, parent. Where is the
Well, he didn't direct it.
He didn't direct it?
No.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm looking for the IMDb page for it.
Just look up Quentin Tarantino.
There we go.
He must have been a writer, 96.
He started
From
it.
Dusk Till Dawn. Yeah, he wrote the screenplay, 96. Wait, where'd he go? Disappeared.
Look at George Clooney in this movie.
George Clooney looks good in every movie he's in.
He's just so young.
He's still young. George Clooney will be young forever.
Yeah.
That movie came out the year I was born.
20 years ago.
How old is Quentin Tarantino? He was born in 63. So he's he's 58. He's almost 60, not 50.
He's older than my mother.
He could be your father.
Cat's mom, don't take this the wrong way, but how old are you?
Don't answer that. You don't have to answer that. What do you mean don't take it the wrong way? There's only one way to take it. You're asking how old she is.
I'm just asking for a friend.
I was once thrown into a room and given the choice of sawing off my leg or watching Shirts Off podcast 24/7. I don't like the direction this joke is going. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Jacob, do you live near Virginia? Okay, well here we go. Kat, have fun. This is gonna be funny. How's life? One leg. God damn it, Kevin. Don't finish the joke for him. What a shame. California. I was going to invite you to come with Kat and me to get dinner tomorrow.
I mean, he could fly out for dinner.
Yeah, I could fly out. I'm passing through Virginia tomorrow.
Is Buffy...
Drive through. I wouldn't fly through. What'd you say?
Is Buffy the Vampire Slayer any good? I've never
It's
seen
fun. I've never like sat down and watched like it in order, but I've seen like episodes like here and there, and like it's a cool show. Sarah Michelle Gellar's in it. She's awesome. Allison Hannigan. That was like one of her Lily from How I Met Your Mother. She's like the best friend on that show. She's like the main character's Buffy's friend.
Did you ever?
It's fun. It's a fun show. It's really cool. There's a reason it's like got such a giant following.
Did you ever get around to watching Zombieland 2?
No, still haven't. I actually just rewatched Zombieland 1 like 2 or 3 days ago.
You disgust me.
I'm sorry. I'm still in the room. I've grown to like these idiots and kept my legs. I'm just gonna pretend like I can't read. Cat, smart. Good way to. Yeah, that's what I would do.
You can't hurt me. I can't.
Oh, thank you. That would have been an honor. The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's what I've always said. Copenhagen.
What does that mean? Oh,
Cats. Yeah. There you go.
Ah, the cat's meow. Oh, she said, Charlie, you can come too. What do you boys want for
Cheers.
dinner? Ooh.
What does that mean? I probably won't be able to stop. I probably won't be able to stop.
Oh, yeah, because you guys are going to Connecticut. Let me come with you. I want
no.
Why not?
You're not going to Connecticut.
I want to stop by. You can just drop me off at Kat's mom's house, and I'll just stay there.
I don't even know how like close we're going to be passing by. We're going to Wilmington, North Carolina first. We're staying there most of like tomorrow evening, and then we're leaving late at night, and then driving up to Connecticut, like one big trip all the way.
What are you guys doing? Like staying in a hotel or something, or just?
No, we're staying at Mike's family's house. That's where we're going.
In Wilmington?
No, Wilmington. We're going to see a friend of his that he hasn't seen in a while.
Oh, okay.
Like just 'cause it's on the way.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be a craft podcast? You mean Crat? What? Damn, that does say Crat, not Craft. I couldn't. Everything looks different. I see T's and they're F's, and I saw an O that it was a Q. What part of Virginia are you passing through? That's a great question. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I'm what you would call a moron.
If you could do like a map to Connecticut from South Carolina, you could probably see what part he's gonna go through just on like general vicinity.
Well, you'd have to look at where the highway is. Which highway goes through?
Hold on, I'm gonna do it I'm not gonna ask what part of Connecticut you're going to, but I'm just gonna see if you guys will pass through Virginia at all.
Yo, what's up, Minx? Minx, what are you doing in here?
Hey, Minx.
Minx, go judge Evan's tier lists.
Oh, it would be so wonderful to have people over. I haven't had anyone over for dinner in a while.
Here for the tier lists? Yo, we could do a tier list.
A tier list?
Do you know what a tier list
nope.
is? Creighton doesn't know what tier lists are, guys.
What is it? How do you spell Connecticut?
CONN.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm fucking up on. Never mind. That fixed it for me. I was blanking.
You already know about the ticket?
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, low key, hold on. Let me
go to the second N list. Was what was fucking me up because I was like, hold on, I'm missing something.
Tier list maker for everything.
Yo, you go like right through where. Well, I don't know if it's near where she would be at, but it's like you go right through Richmond and Fredericksburg and Washington. Yo, are you guys gonna go through Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, I think Mike wants to stop there for some reason. but I can't remember.
You better bring me some pictures.
I might. I need to go grab my camera, actually, before I forget. I will forget to grab my camera. He's going to the Haunting of No, how dare you.
Wow, you guys are going to be very close to Boston.
Yeah, we're probably going to end up in Boston at some point. We might end up there for a day or two. We might just leave Connecticut and go to Boston at some point.
Nice. And you're going to be passing by New York.
We're going through New York. We're going through, Times Square, literally.
Really?
Yeah. We're going right through New York.
Pictures of that, too?
No, I was just going to look at it.
Okay.
It depends. If we're, driving through, no, I won't get many pictures. But if there's, traffic and we're stuck, then, yeah, I'll get some pictures.
I didn't realize how close D.C. is to New York.
Yeah, it's very close. How's your Moo this evening? Moo is wonderful. He is sleeping peacefully right now. We do not live near Richmond or Fredericksburg. Sorry, boys. There you go.
What about Newport?
I have a Canon camera, Cat. I don't know anything else cool about the name. I couldn't tell you exactly what camera it is. I just look. You give me a camera and I take pictures. I'm not good at names. I was a photographer. I was a cameraman at our TV studio.
Yeah.
I'm good at the doing. I'm not good at the knowing all the stuff.
This is actually a pretty cool road trip.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be baller. We spent $130 tonight on snacks because we're gonna be fucking. It's like a long drive.
Are you gonna sleep for most of it?
Depends on how long I sleep tonight. Because I'm staying up for a minute. I'm staying up till 3 or 4 at least just to watch Bad Batch. You know, so it's gonna be a chore.
I want to call out work the next couple days and just go with you guys.
You're not going with us.
Why not?
Because you're not it'll be weird.
Oh, because Mike's gonna.
Did you get beef jerky? Yes, I motherfucking did. That's just one bag. We got 3 more in the truck.
You guys are gonna be passing through Ladysmith, Virginia.
I have no idea.
Doswell, Ruther Glen.
You're not invited, trash. Well, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't word it that way, but
Ashland.
essentially. Yeah.
Oh, you got some construction to go through in Virginia, so it might take a minute.
I know your place, Creighton.
Huh?
Copenhagen's talking shit about you not being able to go. Does Dr. Fauci know you boys aren't wearing your masks? Well, you see. Creighton, so the tier lists. Yeah. Here's the tier list.
This is such a weird way to go.
You've probably seen memes.
Sorry,
these are tier lists. So you see the green and yellow bars?
Yeah.
And
yes, yeah.
So we can make our own. These are all it puts you in a tier list. So like starter Pokemon, boom, and you're here and it gives you all the starters and you pick which ones you think are the best.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
what will we make a tier list out of?
I don't know. What do you got something you want to make a tier list of?
MCU movies? Just kind of
it's probably on here. Let's see. Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar. Come on. MCU characters. Ugh. That's big. That's a lot.
I was about to say that's a lot. I'd rather do movies, which is granted also a lot, but not as much as characters.
See all templates. TV and movies tier lists. Okay, here we go. So, God, there's so many. Holy crap. There are so many of these movies. MCU movies. Here we go.
Everyone's moo rated.
Not all the movies are loading in. I'm going to let that load for a second. We should do tier lists for races, right? Okay. Jesus Christ, Copenhagen. The desks are 5.9 feet away. No good. Everyone, it's all one desk. We have a third part, a camera that sees the whole thing. Look.
That's one piece.
It's one desk. These aren't 2 desks. He's right there. We could touch fingers. Touch my fingers.
Make a tier list of the people in chat.
Copenhagen's at the top. I'd say it goes Copenhagen, Kat and her mom, Flint. Really, Copenhagen's at the top. Everyone I'm about to say are all in the second spot. It goes Kat, her mom, Flint, Alex, Minx, that person that followed a few minutes ago, all the mods, and then under them the last person, all the mods, and under them the last person would be Jacob. Charlie has a bit of a checkered past. Well, hold on. Do a fast food one? Fast food's terrible. I'm not racist. Guys, please. Mr., Mrs. Copenhagen. Wait, what? I'm not. Do not believe him. Copenhagen just likes to call me racist. Is there a Mrs. Racist? God damn it. Why are you so mean to my future son-in-law? Who, Jacob? Well, you see. Anyway.
I see where Kat
So
Kat
MCU
gets a
movies.
lot of her isms from.
Why is this not? It's like okay. There we go. Okay, so here let me zoom. How do you zoom in? On do you control?
Control Alt Zoom.
There we go. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna like do this.
All right, let's do it. So what are we doing? We're doing Cat and everything. MCU movies. Okay.
MCU movie tier list.
Okay. Now S.
Hold on. S is like the baller-tastic best.
And
tier.
that's all of them right there.
Hold on. Let me find these. Okay. There's you. There's me. Yeah, these are all the MCU movies so far.
The last one was Spider-Man.
Yes, Spider-Man, Far From Home.
I don't see Infinity War on there.
It's on there, dude. Hold on. We're gonna do them one at a time. So starting with Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2.
Okay.
Where would you categorize this? Because I'm setting it in a solid A or B. This is definitely an A or B movie.
I'd say A.
A? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to be tiebreaker. Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's like a B or a C. You know, it's not
Ant-Man
terrible.
and the Wasp.
Yeah.
I like
the
the
second
bad
one.
guy in it, but like I feel like it could have been written better, so I'm putting it in C.
Hold on, God damn it. This mic is not that good. There we go. Okay, we're going to do it like this. In C?
Yeah.
Okay, in C. Hold on. Let me...
D's like the absolute like just dog shit like worst.
You mean D?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said B.
D.
Okay, now, Ant-Man.
The first Ant-Man's pretty good.
Right?
Like
Like
the writing in it's solid, so I would put it
C or B still?
C or B. Or B.
B? Okay,
Yeah, because
B.
it's just slightly better than Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Avengers Age of Ultron.
For me, look, this is just me personally. I put it in like a solid A because I really enjoy that movie.
Yeah, I do
don't
too.
like Ultron. I'm not crazy about Ultron, but like it's still like
I don't think
good.
there's going to be an Avengers movie that isn't in an A or S tier slot. Like, I like all the Avengers movies
There's
quite a
people
lot.
that hate Age of Ultron and hate Ultron.
Here's Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War.
I put this all the way at the top.
Right?
Yes.
Like, definitely.
Yeah,
That's
for
definitely an
sure.
S. Okay, Black Panther.
A, yeah. A.
I'm thinking A as well.
Yeah.
Civil War is like an A or an S.
A.
A, not S?
Well, I forgot about the ending of that movie.
Pretty great ending. We'll keep it in A for now.
No, let's put
We'll
it
make
in
final
S.
revisions.
It's an S.
We'll keep it in A until final revision.
I mean,
We'll do a
I've
final
already
revision.
decided it's an S.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. S. Captain America, the winners or the first Avenger. I think is that first Avenger?
Yeah, that's first Avenger.
Yeah, 'cause Red Skulls. Like it's like a B. I'm thinking like a B.
I don't know. I, really
I think
like
it's
that
definitely what?
Movie. I really like that movie.
Right? Like
It might be A.
A.
Yeah, 'cause it feels more like on the same level as Age of Ultron.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good. That's actually weirdly a good one to compare it to, in terms of how like they feel.
Yeah,
Okay, now Winter Soldier.
that's like S.
That's definitely S.
Yeah.
That might be my like number one S. Goes right there. Doctor Strange.
That's a solid B.
Right, like
Yeah.
definitely a healthy B, like a B
Yeah.
plus into going into like phases.
If the villain,
into A.
if the villain was better, like it would be A.
I don't see a single shirt off, guys. What's going on? What are they doing? I'm bored. Do these guys even read the chat? Look, usually yes, we're doing a tier list because Creighton didn't know what they were, and now I want to do one. We're just gonna do this one, and then we're gonna be done. Back to normal podcast schedule, and we'll
You
talk
don't
to
wanna do
everybody.
another one?
No, just this one.
Okay.
Okay, first Guardians of the Galaxy.
All the way up at S.
Really?
Yeah.
S tier?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
S tier
that
for you?
movie's almost perfect.
For me, I'd say A, but like I'm cool with it being S. Okay. What is
That's
that?
the first Iron Man.
Is that the first Iron Man?
Or
No,
that
that's
might be
Iron Man
Iron
2.
2.
Yeah, 'cause there's Whiplash.
Yeah.
It's like a C.
Uh,
Right? That's
yeah.
like a C. I wouldn't say it's a bad movie. It's not a
Yeah.
D. Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3 used to be lower on the list for me. I'll be honest with you.
Really?
I
Like
think
D?
Yeah.
A D?
Yeah, I really didn't
No,
like.
I'm tiebreakering this. And
Well,
putting it in
no.
C.
That's not where it's at for me anymore, though. It's up way higher than that now. Like,
Way higher?
yeah, it's
like
like-
A or B?
it's like
I'd say
I'd
C.
say A for me.
A? Iron
Yeah.
Man 3?
Yeah.
You are on
There's
drugs
there,
that I
no,
want.
No. Hear me out.
The
Hear me
drugs
out.
you're on are
There's
making
a
bad
lot of
things
stuff.
good.
There's a lot of stuff that I enjoy about that movie, and like as I've gotten older, I've come to realize I was wrong about disliking it in the first place because I didn't like it because it wasn't the Mandarin. But I like that. That made me not look at the stuff that's great.
Compromise with B.
Okay, that's
Iron Man 3's in B. What about Iron Man?
Iron Man, that's an A.
A?
Yeah, that's a solid A.
Okay, I suppose A. Spider-Man, which one is that?
That looks like
This is the first one. Nah, 'cause there's
Oh,
Michael
yeah.
Keaton, I think.
That's
Hold on.
that
Where-
might be
yeah,
an
here's
S.
Far From Home right here.
That might be an S right there.
S?
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
I don't know.
I enjoyed the.
I
fuck
enjoyed
out of
it
that
too,
movie.
but I'm just gonna sit in A for a minute. Well, again, final revision at the end.
Okay.
Incredible Hulk.
Oh, that's D.
Yeah. Original Avengers.
S.
S,
Yeah.
not A.
No,
S. Okay.
S.
Thor: The Dark
D.
World. D.
D.
Wait, is that Dark World?
Yeah, D. There's good moments in it, but it's
Wait,
it's-
where's the first Thor? Is this the first Thor?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's maybe a C, but like barely.
Yeah, like hardly a C.
Yeah.
It's just not bad enough to be considered a D. Are those? Is that? Yeah, 'cause there's Odin. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got to be in C. Okay, Ragnarok.
S.
S tier
Yeah.
for sure. Captain Marvel.
It's like a B.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a B. Avengers Endgame.
A.
What?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I just
Listen. If you want this in S, I get this in S.
that's fine.
This
That's
you're not.
fair.
We're not. That's not. This. There's no. This is not, okay. And then Far From Home.
A.
A. Yeah. Yeah. See, and this is what I feel like Marvel movies, like the whole people think that way too many of the Marvel movies belong like right here,
Right.
where a majority belong right here, a few belong here. There's a couple here that are like not unwatchable, and then there's these that we don't talk about them.
Well,
Like,
and if you
this
look
one
at 'em,
isn't even that bad. It's just that it's not Mark Ruffalo,
it's
and
boring.
it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's like the good moments are good, but the bad moments are bad. So bad. The bad
Like
moments
there's just some stuff that it's like you can tell they were definitely trying to figure stuff out for the MCU.
Yeah, and it was the very beginning.
Yeah.
It was the very beginning. Fuck it, Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Wait, I thought we were gonna revise it.
That's a good. That's a good one. I forgot.
So what did you want to revise?
Why? We'll just double check everything. Like, okay, so we got Winter Soldier, and
See, to
it's,
me,
its best spot in
Age-
Infinity War.
Infinity War, like, would go in front of Winter Soldier.
Yeah, but that's just too bad 'cause I have the mouse.
No, I know. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying what from my perspective. See, for me it would go Infinity War.
Well, yeah, the order of them left to right doesn't mean much.
For me it would go Infinity War, Civil War, Guardians of the Galaxy, then Winter Soldier.
Wow, that's
And then and then Ragnarok, and then Avengers.
and then Endgame.
Well, Endgame would be an A for me.
That's just absurd.
I'm just telling you what I would have.
My version of this list is like this. Like nope, there we go.
Really, you put Civil War behind the first Avengers.
Yeah, I love the first. The first Avengers has because I love Endgame so much. Like these three movies all like parrot each other in like great ways. Like they're just very well done in terms of. Wait a second.
What?
Okay, Age of Ultron's right here.
Yeah.
I was like, where's Age of Ultron? But I was like, I forgot that we didn't have all the Avengers in it. To me, low key. Nah, actually, no. It wouldn't. To me, low key. See, look, I'm
What?
it's Thor.
You
Low
wanna
key.
move that
I
up?
said low key, so I'm clicking Thor. I love all the Avengers. Like this would
Oh,
be
you
maybe.
wouldn't put that up there?
I don't know. Like no, I don't think I would.
It's just like there's something about this just almost like they almost have it perfect.
If I was gonna do anything, I would do this.
What, the second one?
Yeah, I'm
Over
trading
the
Guardians.
first one?
Yeah, for me, I love the second one more than the first one.
See, to me, I like the first one way better than the second one.
I don't know. The
and
first
it's
one,
not that the second one's bad. It's just I really love the first one.
I like the first one too. I think for me, what it was the first one didn't feel like an MCU movie, and the second one did. The first one felt like something that it felt like Incredible Hulk in that it didn't feel like it was inside of this franchise.
Well, I think that was the whole point of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like, you had all this crazy shit happen with Age of Ultron, and then they shot way, way off the map just to kind of be like, hey, there's
Was that after Age of Ultron?
Yeah, it was like right after.
Really?
No, wait, I might be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. So that was like right before Age of Ultron, because I want to say it goes Winter Soldier, then Guardians of the Galaxy, and then Age of Ultron.
Charlie, OMG, we love them all, and I'm going to blow Spider-Man's webby dick. Move on already. First of all, Copenhagen, he's underage. I wouldn't do that. Second of all, let us love movies. Guys, look, I'm not scrolling all the way up. If I'm reading from where the chat is right now. I just scrolled up and saw so much that I hadn't read, and I'm sorry, but that's just over there now.
Being a bad host. No,
Listen here, Creighton, the weather in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. The weather there is 78 degrees Fahrenheit. That is comfy weather.
I bet Marcy knows.
That is comfortable 78 degree Fahrenheit weather over in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. The precipitation's a whopping 7%. The humidity is 82%, and the wind's 4 miles per hour. Creighton, that's the weather in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. What episode is it, Creighton?
It is episode 204, or 204 like Indian Prairie School District 204.
Wow.
Where they have...
You hadn't looked it up at all, so
no,
you
no,
just looked it up quickly?
I had
this
it
was
up.
with effort?
Yeah.
You used effort to use this as
Yes.
Explain. Okay, what is it? It's a school district?
Yeah. It's School District 204 in Indian Prairie School District 204. Inspire all students to achieve their greatest potential.
You know, you had like a string of these for like a week that were good. You were killing it. You were doing good with. I was like proud that.
Well,
I was proud that we're breathing some more life. I was proud we were breathing life.
You know.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I got a great one for 212.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sure you do.
I do.
Anyway.
I'm gonna need you to play a sound for me though. Whenever I do it.
Word of the day.
Oh, Lil Mad is the word of the day.
Like LILMAD?
Yeah.
Is there a dash in the middle, or is it like just
it's two
all one word?
Yeah.
Not two words?
No, 2 words. Not
Lil
all.
Mad?
Yeah.
Okay. Stop saying yeah to everything. Like,
Sorry.
listen to my question first.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about food. I haven't ate a lot today.
That makes no sense to what I just said. You're just saying words again.
I'm hungry. I'm
read
thinking
the
about my
thing.
options. Lil Mad is like Big Mad, but the opposite. You mad, but not mad. The extent of pulling something. No, not mad to the extent of pulling something. Do you want to hear it used in a sentence?
I want to go home.
I hate you.
Do you want to hear it used
I
in a
hate you.
sentence?
No, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Look, I'm sorry I ate your food. It's cool. I'm just a little mad.
No! Stop it! Stop it!
Do you want to know what Big Mad is?
Can we get a warning for that audio? Holy crap, dude. I'm sorry. You have to look, guys. You have to. Oh, shit.
Do you not have it turned down on your end? Might be your fault.
No, I forgot to move that. They can't see the chat.
The chat.
No, she just gets mad if I don't Snapchat her back right away. I quit this podcast. Wait, why are you quitting the podcast?
I think 'cause of what her mom was saying. Is she treating you badly, honey? 'Cause they're having a whole like.
Oh, they're
family-
like talking.
They're having like a
Jacob
whole
is like part of
yeah.
the family now, and
Yeah.
like him and Kat's mom are like talking shit on Kat. She needs to learn patience, but there is a compromise. To learn mutual and balanced communication, maybe you two should work on that. Kat, listen, I understand what's going on, and I'm sorry.
I'm so happy we're here for this.
I need more coffee.
Don't we all?
Oh, shiitake.
Mushrooms.
I couldn't hear, so all they just heard you say was mushroom.
Oh, you said shiitake, and I said mushrooms.
This is like fucking family therapy. Can we do another MCU tier list? Copenhagen, no problem. Fuck off. You know what I'm gonna do, Copenhagen? I'm gonna do a tier list of all the different personality types, just for you.
I bet, okay. The tier list thing would have helped us out when we were trying to figure out shows that we like.
We're not doing this right now.
I mean,
We're not. That's not what we're doing. That's not. Look,
We
we're
have
an
to
hour
have-
in. That's an hour in. Look, we're halfway.
No, we're not doing it now. I'm
We're-
talking
we're-
about if we ever come back to this. This needs to be the qualifications.
We're effectively
right?
halfway through the
Yes.
last
No,
episode
no,
of the
no,
week
hear me
before
out,
my
hear me out.
vacation. What?
So if we ever do this again, and we're gonna do shows at some point. What we need to do is it has to be certain things that qualify it to be in the list. It has to have won awards, like Emmys, like an Emmy, at least one Emmy.
Hold on. Start over. What are we
These
doing?
are the qualifications for the shows for the list of the top tier shows we want to put up there.
Like, this is just a tier list of, like, best shows ever?
Yeah, or like our best shows ever. It doesn't have to be every show. It's just that, like, the qualifications have to be, it's won an Emmy.
Any Emmy?
No,
'Cause that's, like, a lot of shows have won Emmys.
I mean, like, it has to have won an Emmy, I guess, for acting.
Okay.
Any kind
acting,
of
acting, like one of the big nominations.
Yeah.
Writing, directing, acting.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. We'll figure out that class. That's a whole nother classification. We'll figure that out later.
It also has to have had one, like, celebrity come out of it. Like, somebody that got famous because of the show.
Because of the show?
Well, not necessarily because of the show. Somebody who's famous now, and that show is like a step along the way.
Okay.
That's my two qualifications for it.
Okay.
Because I feel like that eliminates, for me, like, throwing in stuff that's animated, because I know it's stuff you haven't seen. And I don't want to do, like, a top-tier list of stuff you haven't seen. That should be another qualification. The third and last one is something we both have seen.
Ooh, that's going to be tough, though. There's a lot of shows you haven't seen.
That's fair. Or I might take that one out, then.
I was going to say, there's a lot of shows you haven't seen that are definitely going on that list for me.
Yeah.
There's some pretty great shows out there. Half the chatter's left, and you lost your coffee sponsorship due to that boring tier list. First of all, no, they didn't. We've had the same viewers the whole episode, give or take. But give or take one viewer. I will help pay for it if it costs money because I want this to work. You do not do weird things to Cat like round up nozzles in the hoo-ha or drive into the river or ask her for the booby photos.
What does round up nozzles in the hoo-ha mean?
You know what? I'm gonna continue reading things. But the show has to have a famous person in it. What in the actual that coming? See, I was just gonna leave it.
No, like somebody who got, like, kind of like, it's like a phenomenal actor now. I guess is what I'm going for. Like, for example, if I were to put The Office on the list, it would meet all the qualifications because it's won Emmys for acting and it's won. It has Steve Carell in it. And Steve Carell's like kind of gone, and so is John Krasinski too. What?
Okay.
Look, I didn't come up with this list just to bring up The Office.
Good night, guys. I'm tired. I went to the park with my friends and played basketball, baseball, and skated. I love most of you. Jacob, we love most of you too.
Yes.
Your hoo-ha is showing. Whose hoo-ha is showing? Is my hoo-ha showing?
I thought our moo-moos were showing.
Moo-moo's a dog. And to Taz. Kat just came in my room and showed me the picture of Jacob. What a handsome boy.
Oh.
You know what? I must say, he's a pretty handsome lad.
That
Jacob.
Wow.
We've known him for years.
Just betrothed to this woman now.
We've known Jacob for many a year.
And her mother.
I haven't known his... No? What?
No, I'm talking about, like, what I was saying.
Oh,
betrothed to Kat and her mother.
Good night, future son-in-law. There you go. Has Creighton been diagnosed professionally, or are we just going to assume? I assume...
Assume what?
Yes.
Assume nothing.
What have you been diagnosed with?
ADHD.
No surprise there. Anything else?
Anorexia at one point and anxiety, I think.
How's the anxiety doing? I feel like you don't have a lot of anxiety anymore. At
do.
least you don't show it.
I do with, like, certain things, if that makes sense.
No, yeah,
like,
I get
it's one of the, and they told me when I was, like, in Wisconsin dealing with all that stuff, is like it's never gonna, like, go away. It's just you'll go through patches where it's bad and patches where it's not.
I was talking to Mike about that today. We were talking about bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
And, like, I accidentally said, I was like, yeah, bipolar disease. I mean, disorder, disease. And he was like, I mean, it is a disease. I was like, well, a disease, you can cure most diseases. He was like, that's a good point. You can't really cure bipolar disorder. I was like, well, you can't cure it with a product, but you can cure it by finding yourself. It was like a joke. But then he was like,
you're not wrong,
can
though.
you? Yeah, exactly. That's like, it was a joke, but then we both kind of looked at each other like, wow, we both put this very well. Like, we were very proud of the way we both talked about it.
Well, and the thing about this is, like stuff only bothers me if I, like, sit there and, like, think about it and have nothing else to do but think about it. Like,
yeah, when I go to bed, I can't just lay there silently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I usually put a timer on the TV for an hour, like, and just put on Game Grumps or something so there's, like, sound in the background.
Like, the whole, like, what we were talking about, death and everything, like, that sometimes will do that. Or, like thinking about, I guess, like what my friends or people I'm close to think about me. Like late at night when there's nothing else to do, like, and those insecurities start talking, like.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's the thing I think of the most about that, like in any negative light, are like whenever I know there's like people that I like know or I'm close to that I can't help with something, like people who are like far away, who like there's nothing I can do. You know what I mean? That shit drives me nuts.
There's nothing you can do for somebody that's right across from you either.
Well,
Not
no,
really.
I mean literally do. Like I can't like any problem. Like
I get what you're
be
saying.
there
Yeah.
and
that's the stuff that gives you anxiety.
I not even anxiety, just like it pisses me off that I have no power there.
See, now that sounds more
like I can't be in Kentucky
like
and help
an
my friend
anger
Shake
issue.
if I need to, or I can't be in Cali and help my friend Bumper if I need to. Like
I mean, but that's part of the territory that comes with having like friends online that you're close to.
well, I mean but I mean it's like that here too. I mean I have friends here in town that like when they go through stuff, it's not like some stuff's like family stuff. Like we have friends that like have like issues with their family that I can like see, and I'm like, God, there's nothing I can say that'll make this person change the way they're being, and there's nothing that like I can get them to do without saying those things that will help fix their situation. You know what I mean? It sucks like not. Is your roommate hot? Well, Dab Llama? What a great name.
Right.
You guys have a badass setup like me and my roommate? Wait, okay. I feel like maybe he was asking if that guy's roommate is hot.
Yeah.
I don't know if Copenhagen, are you asking about my roommate or Dab Llama? Thank you for following
Thank you
Dab
for
Llama.
following Dab Llama.
Creighton's head is 97% water.
I would say like it's worse at night because you have nothing else to do, and like sometimes, like what I told you about with the whole, like almost having like a panic attack the other day was that like I was just alone at night and like had nothing else going through my brain, and then your brain starts to kind of like almost like overthink itself to a point where like you feel like you're just losing your mind a little bit,
Yeah. I used to think that way a lot about like death and about like oblivion. And then I just started I don't know how to well, I guess I know how to word this. It just isn't going to sound as like monumental as it was in my psyche. I just started purposely thinking about the things that fucked me up in my head, like hard. I was like, okay, well let's figure this out real quick. How horrible is it if nothing happens when we die? And then I just started thinking again and again. I was like I would just there was like a year of my life that I just fucking dreaded because I was making myself think about the things that I was the most afraid of constantly. Like I was like, go through this. You need to fucking think about this and get it out. Because in your head as a teenager or however old you are when you're thinking about these shitty things, my brain would always go like, before my brain would go, oh shit, death. I don't want to think about this. Oh, think about something else. Anything else. I don't want this right now. You know what I mean? Like, does that sound familiar in terms of like what your inner monologue is going like? Mine was like just something else.
Mine doesn't really run from it. It's more like it goes through it, and there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get
it's
it.
It's like you almost lose the reins a little bit, and then it's like by the time like you realize everything you're going through, you have to like calm yourself down because it's too much at one time.
You ever have your hand underwater and you're like you push the water?
Yeah.
That's how my mind feels when I'm trying to think about things. Like the water is what I'm thinking about, and my hand pushing through it is like me purposely thinking. So like the water would start to settle and just be death and like annihilation and like religion and like is God real, and like that was my brain, like that's what I was asking myself. And then my hand would be like, just think about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just think about Game of Thrones. Stop thinking about the shit that you don't want to think about. You know what I mean? Like that's
like trying to wrap that safety blanket around.
Exactly, and that would work. Doing that would like push all that shit. It would murky it all up, and like I wouldn't think about that, and eventually I'd fall asleep. And like for the longest time, that's how I coped with it, by like running away from it in my brain.
That's not the proper way to deal.
Exactly,
with it.
And then I decided for like a year, like I'm just gonna fucking kill myself a little bit every time and like really hurt my psyche thinking about all this stuff.
See,
now I would say that where I'm at in terms of those things that always bugged me is like
at peace.
Pretty much at peace. As far as death is concerned, like the more tired I get throughout the day, the more okay I am with dying. Like, by the time I'm, like, really sleepy, I'm like, if I died right now, like, it's the same as falling asleep. Like, it's all over. I don't have to worry about, like, what I'm about to go do. Like, I'm cool with it. Whenever I wake up, I'm like, man, it would suck to die right now because, like, I got so much day left to like, conquer. I got food to eat. I got stuff to see.
The water thing you were describing, like, for me, it's more like a river.
Exactly.
Like, all that stuff is just flowing. But I mean, my mind's always been like that. Like, I can't, like, it's not that I can't control it. It's just sometimes it's more difficult to control it than others, you know? So it's like all these intrusive thoughts come pouring in and, like, you know. Have you ever heard of that? Intrusive thoughts?
Yes. Intrusive thoughts.
So it's like, it's like intrusive thoughts come pouring in, like, stuff. It's like, it's like just churning out stuff without me, like, being able to stop it or anything.
You want to hear an intrusive thought that I was always afraid of?
What?
Oh, man, should I even say this?
Say it.
Uncle Jason, I love you. Anyone in my family that might watch this one day, look, if someone clips this out of context, how dare you, family member that did this and showed this part and didn't show the conversation we just had?
Yeah.
This is about intrusive thoughts. A horrible intrusive thought that I had, like, as a, how old am I? I'm 25. As, like, a late teenager, because my cousins right now are, like, 7 or 8, and when they're twins, and when they were very little, like less than a year old little, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to say this. This intrusive thought I had was, like, when we were at family reunions and I would, like, hold them, my intrusive thought was, like, I could just start, like, I could grab his leg and just start throwing it, like, hitting him at shit. And just destroy this little kid.
That's a pretty common one.
Do you think?
Yeah, no.
Like just
have
destroying
you ever
a child?
looked into it at all? Like,
no.
So if you go to, like, certain blogs and stuff, people, like, talk about that kind of stuff, especially with, like, babies or puppies and stuff, because
holy shit, this is normal. I thought I was a murderer.
It's not. Like,
I thought I was supposed to be a sociopath.
It's not like quote unquote normal, but it's like, hey guys, have you ever thought about just bashing a baby's brain in and, like, they'll be like, yeah, like, but not that they would ever do it. It's just like
it's
it
just
crosses
like
your
that's
mind
something
because
that
it's
crosses.
because it's like it's something that you could
It's
just
so fragile
easy to do. Yeah. It's almost like whenever, like, you're picking up, like, I guess, like a heavy glass plate, and you're like, I could just throw this down and shatter it everywhere. You know.
I get it.
Yeah. It's like something so fragile you almost want to just.
It's crazy that we have, it's a good thing the internet exists, because there never would have been a group of people that could sit down and talk about that. You have to almost be able to do it anonymously. Hide your kids, hide your other kids. Charlie's murdering babies out here. I think about yeeting my car into the guardrail on the highway sometimes. Thank you for your sharing, Charlie. It was very brave. Thank you.
Oh.
Holy fuck, Charlie. Wait. If I die after work instead of before work, I'd be hella pissed. Dude, oh my God, that's a great way of putting it.
What did you say?
Copenhagen said, if I die after work instead of before work, I'd be hella pissed. Imagine working all day and then dying. That's horrible. That would suck. Please, no yeeting around me. I'm not going to eat any children.
It's funny, though. Like, for me, like, you have all these fears and stuff that kind of cloud your judgment and your belief as far as, like when thinking about mortality and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's like when I'm calm about it and when, like, I really, like, feel at peace about it, like, I don't feel like this is, like, just it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like this is just the end.
Yeah, no, I mean, I see, like, in my head, there's, like, two scenarios in my head.
Mm-hmm.
There's, like, there's something after and there's not.
Mm-hmm.
And both are fine for me now. Because if there's not, like, who was it? I was talking to a guy whose, like, mother had just passed away. And this was a few years back. And I was like, well, how did, like, and this guy was, like, in his 60s. So she was old. She was, like, I think she was, like, 98 or something. She was almost 100 when she died. And he said, and she was, like, cognizant. She wasn't, like, 98 and had been, like, fucked up for a few years because, like, just of oldness. She was, like, still kind of, you could talk to her and hang out and, like, she was there. And he said, honestly, it's not the worst because she was very, she was ready. She said that there wasn't much left for her to do. Like, she was, in the last year or so, every time she saw me, she said, well, don't worry if you don't see me again, 'cause I think I'm ready to get on out of here. I'm ready for whatever's next, if there's anything next. 'Cause he said she wasn't like a very religious person, and like I always think whenever I want some relief in my head, like whenever Oblivion does creep up on me again and like tries to scare me, I'm like, oh, relax, Oblivion. Clarence told me about his mom. Remember Clarence's mom and ghosts? Yeah, both of those could happen. Like that's always my like, fuck you, Oblivion. Like I always in my head, I'm like, it's gonna get to a point, as long as I don't die early. If I get old, like I'm gonna eventually get to a point where I'm okay. Like, you almost are accepting of death, you know what I mean? In movies and TV shows, granted, they're fiction most of the time, like, people have wanted death before. People welcome it sometimes. Like, that's a thing in life.
You don't fear death. You welcome it.
You fight like a man with nothing left to lose. But, on the other side of that, I also think, like, whether there's an afterlife because of, like, religion or because of ghosts or because of just the weird cosmic web that we all weave together, like part of me knows there's some weird thing connecting everything. Like I was talking about an aunt of mine, like an aunt, like a
and
couple.
She called you, right?
Yeah,
I was out of the blue.
I literally hadn't talked to her in like 5 or 6 years. And brought her up to a friend of mine.
It was me.
It wasn't you.
Oh.
And then
I was close to that.
When I said her name, I literally said, you know what? That's just like my aunt, blah, blah, blah. Like 5 seconds later, I was getting a phone call from a number I didn't recognize. And I answered, and it was her.
Oh, that's scary.
Like, that's crazy.
Not scary in a bad way.
It's not. Yeah, it's not scary. Like it's like and that happens. Those weird little coincidences. And I'm not talking about like I talked about toasters and got an ad for one on Facebook. Like that's just the algorithms. That's them listening in on us. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about weird cosmic shit.
She made a choice to call you.
Yes, and she
didn't even know you were talking.
She didn't know. Yeah, it was like that kind of shit.
There's no way she could have known. Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Funny, I was welcoming death during the MCU tier list.
As time goes on, you don't care as much about it because you have made your mark on the world. That's how I see it, at least. See, that's how I kind of see. Anything past 75. Wait, if you live to be 98, what the fuck more would you even want to be 99? Anything past 75 is just garbage time. Really? I don't know. I know a few 80-year-olds who still do shit.
Yeah, my grandma's that way.
Yeah, your grandma like is up and moving every day.
Like, did I tell you she's redoing her living room right now?
Yes.
Like she's just like getting ready for like I guess her second like or third point.
My great grandma just turned 90. She still gets on the lawnmower and mows her lawn. She has like an acre-sized garden. Yeah. Like, and she lives alone. This woman's a maniac. She gets up and does shit all the time. I know a guy who comes to our poker game who's 75, 76, gets up every morning, runs, eats a steak, has like good food, plays poker like a champ. He's a genius, like very actually intelligent person. Like 75, you can do some good shit, dude. I think you can do some cool shit when you're old.
Hey, do you want to go get
I'm
food?
ready now, Charles. Let Oblivion take me. Jojo, relax. You're going to get through this. What?
I said, do you want to go get food?
When? Like right now?
Like at 1:30.
Wow, you went in early. That's crazy.
No, I
the
just
last
I want
episode
food.
before the break. That's crazy.
I just want food. I haven't ate anything. All I had to eat today was some chicken nuggets, and before that, I
haven't eaten anything.
All I had to eat before that was some chicken nuggets with some eggs on a sandwich. Like,
guys, how upset would you be if we ended in 13 minutes? Rickma Gaming here. What's up, Charlie? Were you able to get the pictures? Rickma, I streamed them to Nathan. Me and him streamed them on Discord, and I was showing them. I must have downloaded 40. He sent me the Google Drive for all the pictures from our second Anaheim trip, and it was like walking down memory lane.
Wow.
It was awesome.
I bet that was nice. Because you showed some of those pictures on here before, like in the very, very beginning.
Yes, and those were the pictures I took. Looking at his was like even better because this is gonna sound narcissistic, but because I was in a lot of them, and I never take pictures of me. Like I never,
so you don't really know what you look like.
Well, I know what I look like, but I'm never used to seeing me with all my friends. Like all I'm used to seeing is all my friends in the pictures I take of them. You know what I mean? And it was weird seeing this like other side of the coin that I was there for that I just didn't think about because you don't think, or at least you know, I walk around with a camera when I go on these trips. Like, I'm literally the guy with the camera. Me and my friend Gary are the two guys with cameras, and Gary never takes pictures of me because, I don't know, he hates white people. He's white too. That's it's a joke. We hate each other. Video as well. I saw the videos were on there, but I didn't look at any of them. Like, when we were looking at the pictures,
himself in the videos, and he was like, "Fuck this."
Well, no, I didn't watch any of them. Like, when we were done with the pictures, I got a phone call and had to leave. Charlie didn't have his daily 5 pizzas yet. Charlie, did you just grab my ass? Yeah, I've grabbed Rickman's ass quite a few times. He's my sugar daddy. Cold Chinese? How long was he dead? God damn it.
Gotta get him fresh, he says.
I probably will not be at the next video stream since my hubby bubby will be home. I do not mind if you end early, but my presence may disappear for a while. That's okay, proud mom of cat.
Look.
We will miss you,
Cat's
and
mom,
do not feel afraid to come around.
Get your hubby bubby to watch us. And have his name in chat be hubby bubby.
Oh my god. Please don't. Do that, actually. I take it back.
Or proud mom of cat's hubby bubby. That way it's like an extra layer.
Cat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that he's doing this.
Then you could have, if you get Cat's sister involved and have proud moms of Cat's hubby bubby's sister's daughter as her Twitch.
Did you grab my moo? They're small yet tender.
Moo-moos?
I mean, you know what? I'll let you decipher it however you want.
Or hubby bubbies.
Yo, imagine that. Creighton wants to end it early. That's what I'm saying. He just, he doesn't.
Who said that?
Who do you think said that? It was Copenhagen.
Oh.
How often do you guys podcast? Okay, so normal schedule is Monday through Thursday. We start around. We used to start at like 11:30, but over time it's like been pushed back a little more. We usually start between like 12 and 12:15 Eastern, like midnight, 12:15. This coming week though, I'm leaving tomorrow for a trip. I'm going up to. We live in South Carolina. And I'm going up to Connecticut.
I'm gonna forget about this and show up on Monday.
You really are. That's gonna be so funny if you do that.
And then I'm gonna be like, oh, well, damn. I'm gonna call you too. I'm gonna be like, Charlie, where are you? Are you like gonna do a podcast or what? And you're gonna be like, bro, I'm in Connecticut.
Well, on Monday I'll probably be on the way back, but like going to the casinos.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna like probably end up staying at a casino. Cat's sister will never be invited. Fuck her. Whoa. Holy shit, that's your daughter.
Whoa.
Wife Maritza and daughter Natalia are watching as well with me. They said hi. Hey guys, I miss everybody. I can't wait till an event. I need more pictures. I need to take pictures. I need to hug Rickma, grab his ass a little bit. I miss all of you guys. But yeah, Dab Llama. Dab Llama, I love your name. You have such a great name. Dude, we've had some great Twitch names come and follow us in the last like month and a half. You know what I mean? Boiled Tangerines, Dab Llama. Who was the fucking Cigar Goyle? Yeah. Dude, Cigar Goyle.
Cigar Goyle Weaver.
Cigar Goyle's a great name.
Can we unpack that? Look at what Cat's mom.
She's not mine. Never say she is. Okay, you know what? I don't want to unpack that. It's not our business.
That's a lot to unpack.
Oh, all I ate was chicken nuggets with you. A Happy Meal that.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a lot.
Stop holding.
That sounds like a lot there.
I mean, it's a lot, but it's not our business. We're not doing.
Well,
we're not doing
she's
that
telling it.
She is, sure, but like we're not going to interject. We're not going to ask.
I'm not.
She told me to kill myself. Oh well, don't worry. But that can mean a lot of things.
That sounds like teenage angst.
Yeah, me and Creighton have told each other to kill ourselves before.
I've never told you to kill yourself.
Yes, you have.
I said to go fuck yourself.
Well, okay. I took it as the other thing.
I mean, how you do it is up to you. You know, fuck yourself to death for all I care.
Mom, this is the internet. That's a good point. Yeah, I wouldn't say all that stuff on here. That's what I'm kind of trying to get to. How old are you guys? How old are you, Creighton?
I'm 24 and you're
71. 71. I'm 71. I'm 25 and he's 24.
He's like 40 something. Don't let him lie to you. But he's almost 50 now, so he's getting up there.
Yeah, I'm 15D. 15D.
That's a bra size.
15D?
Yeah.
Is that a bra size?
I think so.
I don't know anything about bra sizes.
I do.
If you could like, I'll see them and be like, those are big. And like,
I can guess bra sizes pretty well, actually.
I don't know any of the actual sizes.
And I mean that in like the least creepy way that it sounds. But like every one of my,
I didn't grow up with women in my life, so like I
it
never
has nothing to do with growing up with women actually.
At all? Like
no,
not even a little bit?
Not even a little bit. Every one of my girlfriends, I've been able to guess their bra size pretty like accurately.
I just don't know the scaling is what I mean. Like I don't know like
So you have
Does it go
A,
past D? Is there like
B,
E
C.
bras?
Yeah, you do. There is E. E is like fucking crazy.
Ridiculous. Yeah, like
And then I think it goes all the way to like H or G
like a
or something
basketball.
like that. And it's like
Jesus, really?
no, basketball's more like triple D.
A basketball? Creighton, a
Yeah.
basketball's this big.
No, you're overdoing it.
A basketball?
You're still overdoing
I
it.
have basketballs. No, I'm not. I'm not
Yes, you
overdoing
are.
it.
You think it's bigger than it is. If that
A
makes
basketball's this big?
Yeah, you're overdoing it.
A basketball?
Yeah. Well,
You
not
didn't-
by
you
much,
didn't go
but
to
you
gym
are
class.
overdoing it. Yeah.
You're crazy,
Well,
man.
look, I tell you, I know breast sizes, not basketball sizes. So compare it to something else I might know.
Oh, my God. Never mind. Yes, Charlie, they get up there. And no, I believe that, but he's saying a basketball is like a D, and that's just there's no shot.
I mean,
If a D is a
well, you're
basketball,
no, no, no,
H
no, no,
is
no.
a
Well,
fucking is that bucket. There's people don't have boobs as big as that bucket.
Actually,
No, there's no actually.
have you ever seen My 500-Pound Life?
That look, there's two of those people. There's like not a lot of those people. That's not the same.
My girl is DD, but I never knew that. I just knew they were nice. Double D. Double D is nice. Triple D is where I'm at as far as
My sister has bucket
Preference.
boobs.
What does that mean? Oh, she has like big.
See,
big
yeah,
titties?
my boobs are not the size of basketballs, and my cup size is D. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you're misjudging. Like, your head is half the size of a basketball. Like, basketballs
Yeah, but
are
I
big.
said like triple D.
I understand, but that's like not. It's not.
Well,
It's not exponential.
like I would say triple D.
You don't
is
keep
more
multiplying
like
by
the
themselves.
larger
It's-
side of.
you don't
a
scale this
melon.
like an earthquake. It's not like.
No, like it's the larger side of a melon. That's why what a good.
Yeah, okay.
triple
Melons
D
are
is.
way smaller than basketballs.
Look, I told you not to use a basketball as the comparison.
I did. Never mind.
Creighton's
Basketball is
Waterhead
huge.
Triple D.
Creighton's Waterhead is no okay.
Squad.
Listen, guys. Creighton wants to rap because he needs food. I'm sorry. I was willing to go 2 hours,
My
like
legs
I
are
used to for the last episode for a while, but we should be back.
When are we gonna be back?
We should be back next week. There's a chance we won't be, but should be back. I would guess
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I would guess like Wednesday for sure if we're coming back next week.
Time to fast and podcast on.
But I'm not I'm not 1,000% sure. It really just depends on how much money I win at the casino.
Cat, I'm gonna work on it after whenever me.
Because if I get like comped, if me and Mike go in there and just start wrecking shop at a casino and getting
Just not
comped for
gonna come
everything
back.
and getting like a nice suite, we'll probably stay for a few days. But that just depends. I don't know how many of you guys like scary shit. Actually, no, fuck it. We're gonna raid Evan, my tier list compatriot. He's terrible at tier lists, but he's a wonderful, wonderful lad. He's the person that Clem raided yesterday after we raided Clem.
I want Cat's mom was confused about.
And he's just and he just started a stream, and he is very funny. He is playing Call of Duty, but Copenhagen, relax. No, I do not like Evan. What? Why? Evan's great. I'm sorry, Cat's mom, but I'm raiding Evan. He's my friend. He thinks mangoes are bad fruit, but he's crazy.
He said the F word so many times.
Well, listen, Cat's mom, we say the F word so many times. We say
We do.
very hypersexual,
And then we do it.
gruesome things. No, we don't. We don't
I
do
do
that.
it.
Creighton does. Well, I thought you meant we as in together.
Oh.
we don't do that.
We do that
We
together too.
no, we don't. God
we
damn
do
it.
everything together.
You called me bucket boobs. You called yourself bucket boobs. I said I was reading what you
No,
said.
you called his sister bucket boobs. His sister, he said, had bucket boobs, not him. You called him bucket boobs. Although
Well, I'm sorry.
bucket boobs is a great Twitch name, by the way.
That would be bucket boobs. We actually that was the name of the podcast in the early days.
I was bucket and he was
I was
boobs. He still
I'm
is
going to bed
boobs.
now. Good night, mom of cat, proud mom of cat. Good night, everybody else. We're gonna raid Evan. There goes the raid. Look, we love you
Wow,
guys.
she's going to bed just because you're rating Evan.
We love you guys. Now W. We love you guys. Have a great night. Have a great weekend and week.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping we'll be back. Who knows? We might be back Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm like, this trip could be short as fuck. We might go into the casino and lose $2,000 in like a minute and be done. You know, we'll
Unless
see.
Crap pot. Well, look, Kat, I told you I'm gonna talk to Charlie after that MAT too, and see if we can get something to happen there.
We love you guys. Have a great
you
week,
guys.
and we'll put in the Discord if they're gonna do any podcasts while we're gone.
Absolutely.
You guys have a great weekend. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.